8 ways you are more attractive than you think. My friend John was a great guy. John was short and very aware of his diminutive size. He struggled to find love. He'd occasionally come to me for help. We'd go out to parties and I'd introduce you to the ladies. We'd try to approach and introduce ourselves to a gathering of people. I'd take the initiative and try to entice him in. My name is Rob and I'd like to introduce you to one of my closest friends. The girls would look at him, but he would ignore them. He had poor body language and never stood up properly. If he managed to get a few words out, they would be awkward, which made everyone else uncomfortable, which made him even more uncomfortable, and it would all spiral into an awkward death spiral. He'd always blamed his size on that. I'd say the same thing to him all the time. It has nothing to do with your height. It's your demeanor. Because you assume people don't like you, you're already defeated before you say anything. I'd always remind him there's someone out there for him. For the first time in his life, John will be a father. He's engaged to be married to a beautiful woman. When I first heard the news, I wanted to shout, "I told you so." However, I simply let him to be content. Keep in mind that you're more attractive than you believe even if you don't always like what you see in the mirror. You're most likely more gorgeous than you realize. Here are 8 indications that you are more attractive than you believe. 1. You've got a lovely smile on your face. A lovely smile is attractive because a lovely smile is a great way to improve a person's face. Smiling can make a person look a lot better than scowling if they are a bit plain, and a little beauty, in this case, a smile, can make a huge difference. A lovely smile is a great way to improve a person's face because their teeth will be more visible and it will also bring attention to their eyes and lips, which will make them look really good. And if the person smiles often enough, and honestly enough, not sarcastic, people will get used to that smile and everyone else who sees them smiling for no reason might think they're kind of cool too. 2. Your eyes are striking. Striking eyes have certain physical properties, including a dark pupil in the center of the iris and an unusual ring around the edge of the eye known as an iris collarette. These striking features help people with striking eyes stand out from others, increasing their attractiveness to other humans. Striking eyes also send messages about a person's health and genetic makeup, which can be attractive to potential mates. Historically, striking characteristics were more often considered beautiful because they suggested the potential for strong offspring. However, today's strikingness can be attractive regardless of whether or not someone has a desire to reproduce sexually. 3. You've got a wonderful sense of humor. We all know that a sense of humor is attractive. However, not everyone knows the science behind it. Humor is often cited as one of the most attractive personality traits people look for in others, and a recent study from Northwestern University found that funny people are more likely to be judged as likable. The same study also found some insight into how humor works in relationship building and trust building. There's a positive emotional impact when we laugh with someone else. Feeling connected via laughter is similar to feeling closer to someone else. Humor can help break down social barriers and establish trust, which can make it easier for friends or romantic partners to get close together. Many people find a wonderful sense of humor to be attractive. They are the kind of people that can make you laugh and feel good about yourself. Humor is often looked at as a weakness, but it can actually be your strong suit. It is not just about being able to laugh at yourself, but about being able to laugh with others and make them feel good because of your sense of humor too. 4. You make people feel good about themselves. Many people are too hard on themselves. Making them feel better is beneficial for both parties because when someone is in a positive mood, they are generally happier and more fun to be around. A cheerful person also tends to bring cheer wherever they go, affecting everyone they meet, whether directly or indirectly. People who make others feel good about themselves tend to live happier lives with less stress and anxiety than those who don't give others this type of positivity. Making someone else feel good will make you feel good in the process every time because it's the right thing to do. Making others feel good is attractive because it makes the person who is doing it feel better, and everyone loves being around someone who can make them laugh or smile. Making people feel good about themselves is attractive because it's a great way for anyone to brighten up another person's day without having to look too hard for ways to help that other individual. 5. You are sensual and compassionate. Being sensual and passionate is attractive because it's a telltale sign that you're a well-rounded individual. Being interested in sex and passion is a way to give off the impression that you have a full life, as opposed to those who aren't as sensually or passionately inclined. It shows that you are willing to explore your interests and passions, which is attractive for those looking to find an equal partner. Being sensual and passionate also shows a willingness to explore your partner as well, which anyone would find incredibly sexy. Sensual and passionate people bring something different into the relationship than those who don't share their interests, so it can be exciting for both partners involved. Being open about your desires and having the ability to show them without feeling uncomfortable makes intimacy much easier. 6. You have a lot of self-confidence and courage. The idea that self-confidence is attractive has been studied by many. Self-confidence makes the person appear more attractive because it makes them seem like better leaders. Self-confidence also gives the appearance of competence and determination, which are other traits found to be attractive. Self-confidence can indicate social status as well. For example, having a job is an indicator of success and thus high social status. People who have jobs tend to be more confident than those who do not. 7. You have a wonderful sense of fashion. Having a wonderful sense of fashion is attractive because people enjoy being around people who make them feel good about themselves, and clothes and hairstyles are two of the most important ways in which people can express their individuality. Having a wonderful sense of fashion is something that someone either has naturally or for which they may need some help. Having a wonderful sense of fashion is great because it means you know how to put an outfit together and that you will continue to be fashionable throughout different times in your life. Having a wonderful sense of fashion can also really boost self-confidence, since when someone looks good they tend to feel good as well. 8. Your body is incredible. There are an infinite number of reasons why an individual is considered attractive, but an incredible body is an important factor. What makes an incredible body? That's up for discussion. Some people might think that an incredibly defined six-pack under a thin layer of muscle qualifies as an incredible body. Others may consider only ripped muscles to be an incredibly defined physique. These days, most people believe that having an incredible body must include some fat around the waistline and skin that shows signs of cuts and veins running through it to provide definition. However you look at it, whether someone has an incredible body or not mostly depends on perspective, because everyone values different things about it, either in terms of its visual aesthetics or actual physical ability to perform. Even if you don't see it in yourself, others can see the beauty you have inside. If any of these signals apply to you, you're more attractive than you believe. Enjoy the attention that comes with your looks. It's your due. You're more attractive than you think, no matter how you look at it. So own it. This video is only for educational use. Please consult your doctor for any medical and professional advice. Feel free to let us know in the comments. Before you go, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to inform you when we produce another video. Thank you for watching Better Body Tips, and for your continued support.